Cameron Sexton is the Speaker of the Tennessee House of Representatives, and Johnny Garrett is a Tennessee House Representative. Good morning, gentlemen. A lot to discuss here, so I'm going to start with you first, Cameron. Talk to us about what went down in the chamber, because we're calling it chaos. It looks like the floor of the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, well, you know, when the Democrats don't get their way, they become the victims, and that's what they were trying to do the whole week. And you know, we had a problem not too long ago where we had to expel 2 members. Those 2 members acted up again. Now the rest of the Democrat caucus did. We're looking into that. There'll be actions taken against any member from the Democrat caucus that tried to hold up the proceedings and do what they did. But we ended up passing what we needed to do to make Tennessee a 9-0 state to counter what Virginia and California and other states are doing.
During the chaos, State Representative Justin Pearson confronted Highway Patrol troopers. Pearson got within inches of their face and started shouting. Watch this.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Hey, Justin Pearson's had quite an evolution. He was a pretty mild-mannered guy once upon a time. I've seen videos of him out there on the internet. I wonder what happened to him.
Well, you know, I mean, I think when you look at him, I think you can't hide who you really are, and that's who he really is. He tried to suppress it when he was in college, obviously. But, you know, he wants to run around calling everybody else a racist when, based on that video alone, you can tell that he's the racist, and he's trying to call everyone else to limit what they think of him. But that's really who he is. It's a shame that the people from his district will elect somebody like that, who would talk to law enforcement like that, who would use those words and those things to those individuals. And hopefully he will not make it to Congress. He's running for Congress. But we've been handling him and trying to do our best while you have him and others acting like that, which is a shame. And it just goes to show what the left really is and why the Democrat Party's falling apart, and why more people are looking at voting Republican.
You got to think that's part of his plan here is like try to get arrested so he can maybe do one of those scenes like AOC did with the fake handcuffs behind her back a couple of years ago.
It's so performative at this point, and we all see through it. But turning to this, the new redistricting map, it mainly impacts Memphis. A Democrat state lawmaker in Tennessee is calling for Memphis to secede over the new House map. And according to reporting from the Tennessean State Representative Antonio Parkinson said this, quote, "Let Memphis secede from the state of Tennessee. Let my people go. I'm dead serious. If you're constantly beating on us, let us out." I want to get your take on this, Rep. Garrett. What is your reaction?
Well, look, I mean, when we saw the opportunity, you know, I'm running for Congress. When we saw the opportunity to pick up another seat to help President Trump's agenda, we jumped on it. I was one of the first legislators to call off the special session. Speaker Sexton did a great job making sure we deliver one more seat, and we're winning. That's what Antonio Parkinson just can't handle. We're absolutely winning, and there was no doubt they were so enraged at what we were doing to comply with the Supreme Court ruling out of Louisiana. They blocked me from voting. That is what they've become. They're all performative, and that reaction is, so be it. We're going to do what's right. We're going to do what's right under the law, and that's exactly what happened this past week to make sure President Trump can have a majority in the House to pass the America First agenda.
Yeah, that's why he said in the tease, blocking lawmakers from voting, a little insurrection-y.
A little insurrection-y vibes.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
That's right.
Great to have you here. Cameron Sexton, Johnny Garrett. Talk soon.
Thank you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.